There are reports circulating on social media saying that we have some of the youths who attended President William Ruto's rally in Isiolo missing. And it is said that some of them were abducted. You remember what happened in Isiolo? Ruto was heckled. He was badly embarrassed, and it is being reported that there are claims that some of the youths are missing. At first, I was doubting this, saying that it is just the normal social media propaganda. But I am seeing this post by Law Society of Kenya President Faith Odhiambo, and this is just a proof that indeed it is happening. So this is what Madam Faith Odhiambo has shared on his X platform, asking the people in Isiolo to be vigilant and to report this matter. So this is Faith Odhiambo's post on X. We are following closely reports from Isiolo, and we have advocates on the ground to assist. Please record, post, and share details. That is name, location, and time. We remain vigilant. Let justice be our shield and defender. So this is a post by Faith Odhiambo, the LSK president, and she is telling the people of Isiolo to report this matter, and that she has already sent some advocates to help them. This is very disturbing. This is very sad. You see, this is coming hours, I think it is hours or days, a day after William Kamket warned the youth that they are coming for them, that the government is going for them, and that you should stop criticizing President William Ruto. And if you do so, remember there are repercussions, and one of the repercussions is that they are going to abduct you. It is really disturbing. It is really disturbing. Kenya is a democratic nation. At what point do we suspend our constitution? At what point do we suspend our rule of law? At what point do we suspend everything in this country? Like, how is it that this regime don't want to be criticized? Why is Kamket don't want all the public office holders to be criticized? It is normal. Criticism is normal for any regime. Moi was criticized. Mwai Kibaki the late was criticized. Uhuru Kenyatta was more criticized. Uhuru Kenyatta was forced to block all his social media platforms. He was criticized. Did he choose to abduct the young people for criticizing him? No, he didn't. Now we have Ruto. Ruto will be criticized. Ruto will be criticized. Criticism is part of leadership. A good leader understands that criticism is part of what makes good leadership. We have Akina Trump who are being insulted like kids, but he's not taking the matter so personal to an extent that you're abducting people, you're abducting young people. No, he's not doing that. So for William Kamket, I've also seen that these your photos moving around social media have been put in casket. I will do that as a separate video. But for William Kamket and those close to President William Ruto, allow Kenyans to criticize you. Allow Kenyans to criticize you. If I'm telling President William Ruto that you are failing as a president of this nation, what is wrong with that? I'm justifying it by saying that SHA is not working, that we are being forced to pay cash in hospitals, that even after kutibiwa hakuna madawa. That is, why should we not remind Ruto of all the promises he made, all of the Kenya Kwanza manifesto? Look at now we are talking about the HALB. 2 weeks ago, I think or a week ago, where the students, Kenyatta University, Technical University, they were on the streets because of the HALB and the failure of the government to send the money. School is the same. School is the same. I saw yesterday there was this education stakeholder saying that the government is sending 10% to schools, and they are going to show that we have sent capitations in school. 10% is not enough. So why should we remain silent while this is happening? Freedom of speech is enshrined in our constitution. Freedom of speech is not for only politicians. You've been insulting us. Say sijui hatuna adabu, sijui what this, what that. No, allow us to criticize you. Allow us to talk. Allow us to talk. We are doing this not because we want Kenya to fail. Nobody wants Kenya to fail. Why should we wish for a country to fail? We have no reasons for that. This is the country, this is the only place we have. This is the country we love. We were born here and we want to die in this country. So if we choose to criticize you, it's because we dearly love our country, Kenya. Allow us to correct you when we see that what you're doing is not what we are expecting from you. The youth in Isiolo, this is sad, this is so disturbing that you're experiencing what the youth of this country have been experiencing in the last 7 months. That ever since the June 25th demos, mass protest happened, it has been abduction this, abduction that. Every time you switch on your TV, is all about abductions, is all about enforced disappearance, is all about extrajudicial killings. There is nothing positive coming out to our news report. It's all about abductions, killings, and all these. Is it necessary? No, it is not. No, stop this. Stop this. If you feel like I am overdoing it, then unichukue unipeleke unifungulie mashtaka, then we handle it democratically, constitutionally. That is how it should be. Why should you abduct me, torture me, and all this? It is not necessary. There is a way the government can handle these critiques. If you feel like a person A is criticizing you, is overdoing it, then we have sharias, we have laws in our country. We have courts. Kwani kazi za courts ni gani? See, the courts were there to handle such matters. Why are you making this like this a country with no? This is a country under the rule of law. If person X is overdoing this, you take him, mfikishe mahakamani, sheria zitafanya mambo yake. But this thing of abducting young people because they are criticizing you, come on. Allow us to criticize you, and we are doing so for the love of this country. We are doing so for the love of this country. We want to live here forever. We want to be here forever. We want our system to work. Our system is not working in our favor. Our system is not working in the favors of the mwananchi. It is not. Politicians have managed to corrupt the system, and it is only you that are benefiting from this system. The mwananchi is not. Our Kenyan leaders, come on. Come on. There is nothing that is coming, nothing good that is coming from you. We come down to county level, is all about corruption and stealing public monies. We are even now at a point where discussing if the county government is necessary, if devolution is necessary to this country, because what we are getting is not what we expected. When allow the young people to at least express themselves. You've been doing so for so long. You've been enjoying this freedom of speech. You've been insulting us. You've been telling us all manners of things. But when we choose to do the same, you're coming for us. So for Isiolo people, this is sad that we are witnessing that abductions is being normalized in our country, Kenya. At no point did we ever thought that we will get here. But here we are. Yeah, we are. So, Madam Faith, I have faith in you that same way you handled the previous abductions is the same way you are going to handle this one. And I'm very positive that you will manage and that our youth will be left to express themselves freely. Politicians, the message is this: if you don't want to be criticized, look for another job. Nobody forced you into that position. Nobody forced you into that position. If you feel like it is too hot to hold a public office, then the door is open for you. Join the private sector. Nobody will come to talk about you, your family, and everything. No. So join the public sector, the private sector, and enjoy the peace you want to have. But under public office, criticism is part of it, and you must take it. That is it for me for now. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.